Time. Showtime. Is it live? Come on.
I
A
think
1, 2,
so.
3, 4.
Did it
Man,
say you're live?
we are live. We're late, but we're live. That's all that matters. Hopefully, y'all are having a wonderful night. We'll give it some time. Let everybody hop in here. Hopefully, it's working. It says we're live. It says we're live on the Eddy Family Farm.
Teenage Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, we are not. Maybe it's not live.
Hey, Herman, Samantha, Carolyn.
Oh, here they come. How are y'all guys doing tonight on this Saturday night? It's been an awesome day here. Yeah. So let everybody hop in here. We kind of
Thank you, Herman. Loves our videos.
thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it.
Nancy, Sherry.
We've
William,
had some crazy stuff going on in the last couple days.
Don't we always?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm just about had it. I had it. They cost me big this time, but yeah. So we debated whether or not to go live tonight, but you know us, we have no life. We just enjoy our family on social media.
I look at it as we have too much life.
Yeah.
Up late tonight, stormy in Georgia. Raymond says it's stormy north of us. Like there's a really nice light show outside, but it's all north of us. It's not gonna hit here.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good light show going for sure.
Cop watch live. Y'all are live and sound good. We're gonna sound a little bit better when he turns his AC off. Your family is wonderful to watch every day.
Well, we greatly appreciate it, and I'm telling y'all have showed so much love for the video we posted today, and that video is doing absolutely amazing, and that's awesome.
Hot dog, I made a live chat.
Yeah. Mary, how are you?
Tokyo's about to get hit by a super typhoon. That's not good.
No, that ain't good at all. Hello from Mississippi. We will be coming through there here pretty soon. Do what?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm trying to get Facebook pulled back in.
Oh, did you get the cabin done? See, now I'm hot. I think it's just because it was blowing right on me.
Yeah.
We the sheetrock's up.
We got some of the tape and bedding.
Yeah.
We got to finish the tape and bedding, but we're not going to do it. Me and Leighton attempted to do a little bit, but yeah.
That's Leighton.
That's Leighton right there. So we're going to find somebody to come in and do the tape and bedding.
Hey, Ed.
We had a gentleman that was supposed to come and do a turnkey job. Unfortunately, we had to let him go down the road, but it's going to get. That's what's making it hard. It's going to get done. We're getting one step closer, so we're super excited. I know Leighton's excited. He's ready for his bedroom, and he should be. He needs his own room, and I think for now we're going to most likely stay in the camper. Beans, we got the AC over there going, so it's
going to be out. Like when we first. It's pretty much went in reverse, and it's back to the way it was going to be in the first place. Leighton's room, kitchen area, and back there.
Yeah, we just roll with the flow. We're just
play it day by day.
Yeah, we live day by day. You never know what's going to happen. But I can tell you one thing: we've got another puppy that is in Arkansas now.
Yep.
One of our puppies. We had a subscriber come down from Arkansas and got to meet him and his wife and his grandbabies. There's twins, and they come and pick up a puppy, and we're very grateful of it. It's in a good home.
I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep, so here I am.
There was a reason. That's the reason why you couldn't sleep.
I just celebrated my parents' birthday yesterday. Well, happy birthday. Or just celebrate. It did say birthday, right? So it was both the parents' birthday yesterday?
Hey, Ron, John, Stephanie, did you see my remark on the goat when y'all wasn't?
Drink station.
Oh, oh,
Oh, what the lemonade? Is that what we're talking about?
yeah, I think so.
No, I did not. Or I might have,
But just
but I don't remember
remember
which one.
Hello from Australia. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Me and William was
Ron.
just talking about Australia the other day. So y'all are definitely in for a treat. Even though it's Steph's channel, everybody watches. Hopefully, y'all watch the other channel as well. So here in probably about 5 minutes, I'm waiting for a email to respond back if I can actually go ahead and release the shirts and the hats for tonight, and
The pre-order.
the pre-orders. And once that's open, we're going to leave that open probably for about a week, and then we'll shut it off, and then we will order, so many shirts after that, because we just don't want to get stuck with a whole bunch of merch inside the tiny cabin as we're getting ready to go. So hopefully I get that message here while we're on, and we can share it with y'all and go live. I've already got everything uploaded to the website. It's just not live yet, those products. So,
Upstate Seller said, I'm sure you get asked all the time, but does your insurance or your dealer provide for a rental while you wait for the truck? So,
well,
no.
We messed up on that.
Not at first, but then someone told us that we need to go ahead and let them know, because if the truck is waiting on a part to come in and it's internationally on back order, then that dealership has insurance to provide us a vehicle while our vehicle is in their possession or something like that. Well, we did call a couple days ago, Thursday, I think, and they said they actually did get the part, that we should get the truck back sometime this week.
Yes.
So
we're super excited about that.
Too late now. We should have thought about it beforehand, but it
that's
is what it is.
That's the deal with the insurance. It's quite a bit more just to have a rental vehicle, and this is our first claim. Herman said, would love to see y'all get into goat soap products with y'all's goats. Keep up the great video. Love y'all. Stay blessed and safe. We will definitely do that, Herman. And honestly, we had just talked about that probably about 3 nights ago, because we had, that goat, the milkers, and we was milking the goats to save the babies, in which it worked. But that may be in the future, because a lot of the projects out here. I know a lot of people, tells us do this, do that, but a lot of the projects is, we try to do once we get our check, we try to take that money to the side, and we know how much we can spend on projects throughout the farm for that month. And we usually do that at the beginning of the month, and at the end of the month, we're just doing odd and end things. But if we had something like that, like my American flags, I thought about that. But that's probably going to be when we get in our house. I'm telling you guys, Dutch told me, is like, man, it's going to be rough, and he wasn't lying. It is rough. It is stressful. You just don't have nowhere to eat. It's just really stressful. But we're making it, and we enjoy it because I enjoy bringing content to y'all. We enjoy bringing content to y'all, and it means a lot to us.
Crystal says, I get on YouTube every day to see if y'all have posted another video. Love both channels.
Well, thank you.
We are located in southern Oklahoma. My dealer gives me a VIP courtesy vehicle when my car is in the shop. or in for service or body work. Yeah. Barbara says, "Hi guys, I so much enjoy your videos on both channels. I was so happy to see you watching the Browns Family First online. I watched them also because of the referral. Good people. They are really great
Yes,
people.
really good people, and I'm very thankful. That's one thing a lot of people say about our channel, that we have loyal subscribers, and I'm very thankful to people says that, because we do, and I believe we do, because I think we're open to y'all. We try to let y'all be a part of our life as much as we can. Um, there's some things I wish we could show on the YouTube, but you got to understand, they have certain. You can't have the kids doing certain things while filming, so that's just part of it. Um, but we share as much as we can, and we're thankful that y'all really enjoy our content.
Oh,
Huh?
please put the pick away while hearing the live. It's grossing me out.
The
That's
pig.
out loud.
Oh, I chew on these all the time. Yeah.
When will we be going live on Morning with Eddies? We were talking about that, about getting back into more routine. But after vacations, it's just kind of, and school starting back, it's been a hassle trying to get back into the groove of things.
I think once school starts back, I think we'll get in a groove of some things.
Yep.
But as many of y'all know, that I've been battling this deal. We thought it was the gallbladder, but it's the stomach ulcer. We're waiting on actually I go to the doctor Monday to set up an appointment to get a scope done, and I just ask y'all to keep us in their prayers. I'm a big warrior, and yeah. So it's just hard to do a lot of things when you're worried about stuff. But here's the deal. This is what keeps me going, is visiting with y'all. Honestly, last night I was like sitting here, I was editing videos, and Steph and them's already asleep. If you see me, I text you, are you in bed?
I went to bed early. I was tired.
I was just sitting here. I'm just like, it's. I almost just popped up and went live on the members deal. I do that from time to time, because here's the deal. Sometimes I'll pop up and do a live on the members, because I may be on there for 10, 15 minutes and no big deal. A lot of, seems like on the algorithm on the YouTube channel, if you do it publicly, it seems like it hurts the algorithm, but it's weird.
What kind of pig is Wilbur? He is a Cooney Coon.
Is a Cooney Coon. There is Dean. What is going on, Dean? Ed Kirkpatrick.
I hated seeing the goats in the garden. The
What?
deer have destroyed ours, but we were able to harvest everything we needed for canning first, though.
Well, let me tell you what. Them goats did even worse than that yesterday. They
went to the neighbors.
They went to the neighbors. They escaped back here. And, yeah, they ate all my neighbors' roses. It cost me. This cost me. So today we've been working really hard to try to build another pen, a bigger pen.
That's kind of the news.
Yeah, that's the news. They cost me dearly. I mean, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 of them. And here's the deal: our neighbor's roses. I mean, she keeps a pretty clean yard, and I was just speechless, to be honest with you. William, no, not really sleepy. Well, I mean, we're more tired because we've been working.
We were
all
outside
day.
quite a bit today, and there was a lot of cloud coverage, or like we was working, like under the trees, so there was like no sun hitting us, but we were working a bunch.
So. Tony, our website is Eddy Family Farm. I'll put it up here. I'm still waiting to see if I can go ahead and go live with this. I'm waiting for one edit.
I don't know if this one was yours, but it looked good.
Let me get this here real quick, and I'll share it on here. But I'm waiting for one edit, and if I can do it, I'm going to go ahead and launch them. I'll post that there. I hope, because if I'm going to do it, I want to do all of them. The rooster shirt cowboy is the one that was working on the font, but if we end up launching it, it might be a different font, but it's going to be the same there.
Pamela says goats are bad babies. No snacks for a week, which is funny because we seen them over. What they do is they get to our neighbors over here, their pasture, which they don't have nothing over there where Fred is. They go over there and then cut back up front and then go under their fence, and then they get into their bushes and stuff. Well, we got down to do some fence work and stuff and noticed that they were actually over in the Fred field again. Well, we got them and we shook the snack bucket, and they came back up under because there was a little hole or whatever. They came back under, and Brandon gave them a snack for listening.
Yeah, and that's the deal, is I keep them motivated with the snacks, okay? Because when I do shake that, they will definitely come over. So you just have to keep them motivated by food. So
Dean said no snacks, and then what? No snacks, and then we'll go have some roses.
yeah, that ain't no joke. The garden, we're done with the garden. Actually, the fence is open, but they don't want back in it now. But we've got our problem childs locked up behind the electric fence, and so far so good. But I've been reading so many comments tonight on the video that we posted on the main channel, and we just don't have room for any more of the vegetables, the tomatoes, and it's just so much to try to keep up with that, and then everything else. I'm telling you.
So our garden is done.
I did not realize getting into this how hard it was to raise all animals.
Goat stew, anyone? That's what we were thinking. Stephanie and Brandon, you think about making some calendars of all the animals for family photos.
Yes, we are waiting on some photos. We're getting family pictures, and the calendars will be out later on. It'll be closer probably to the new year.
Read important. I discovered something. People need to go to the 3 dots, add notification, and go up to add to favorites. This is for Facebook.
Okay.
If it's not there, go to where the following is, click on it, add to favorites. You can add up to 30 favorites. Depends on Android or iPhone, which way to do it. Go in settings on Facebook and check for favorites. You can type in search, add whatever channels you watch. I did it. Get everything you post plus the older videos.
Okay, awesome. I did not know that. Thank you so much. And I still get emails and asking how much. It's free to follow and subscribe. So here's the deal. On Facebook, there is no type of membership or anything like that. We only have it on the main page, just because we started that back in the day. So it is free to subscribe. So make sure you're subscribed to both channels.
Barbara says, do you think raising more pigs would be better for your homestead? I know your love for the goats, but they seem like they're costing money, and it seems so much more work. We just got some troublemakers, I think it is. And
yeah, and that's the.
I think
we did when we moved onto this property. I kind of talked about it today in today's video. When we moved out here, we didn't have no pens at all. And it was. I talk to Ed quite often about this, and um, when we moved here, we started out with Premier One, and then we finally got the funds up, and we got panels, and that's how we started our first pen over there. But each month we try to set some to the side, so maybe 2 or 3 months down the road we'll go up and get 30 panels, kind of like what we did the last few months, and that's been our focus is to get um, the main perimeter fenced off so they don't get out. It's our fault because they're getting out because we don't have the proper fence up. I can't blame them. They're just going under a fence, but
And we had that pen, but they ate it down so fast that we don't want to. I mean, yes, we can leave them in there. They don't have to have grass because you can give them grain every day. But I mean, they get their snacks and everything, and then I like to see them have grass too. So we just like to have the grass.
and it is. There's just something about those goats. Well, all the animals. I just really love watching them and listening to them because they're just. I don't know. Especially now that we found treats that the ponies and stuff like.
Kathy said, must be the armed goats because we know Marie's goats were all so good.
I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying no names.
But there are a couple of the Nubians also
Yeah.
that it's not just the goats that came from Daniel and DJ. They, no, I remember you posted it.
Huh? I don't.
It's the same one you use on everything.
Oh.
You did it. You don't use it on everything.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
Like you're the one that put the password on there. But okay. I'm up late, so I called live. My 10-month-old dog is obsessed with y'all. I've got to send you some videos of him watching your videos. Yes.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Send those videos. Ponies are getting so cute, looking healthy. Yep, they are turning into their own little things. Cleaning out all the undergrowth with the goats is a win-win and stops you from having to do it. That's pretty much what I was trying to say about I want them to eat our grass, but they also get their treats and stuff.
Yeah, they get the treats, and they do go all over the place. But we just recently, and here's the deal: it's like I said, it's my fault. We should have done this way back.
They just die.
It should be dead.
I think it's plugged in, isn't it? Are the tomato plants poison to the goats? My friend lost 2 dogs because they ate the tomato plants. No, not these ones. These, I mean, if a dog can, humans shouldn't be able to eat them either.
Yeah. They did eat some of the tomatoes, which they haven't had no issues. Now I will say one thing: the ponies, they actually eat tons of the dog food, so we have to make sure we keep them away from
You
that.
gotta separate all the feeds. What's the update on the house? There's no update. It's still the same. They have the dirt work all done, so the slab is all done. I guess now they're probably gonna have the concrete people come out and frame where the concrete's gonna go, and then the plumber's gonna have to come out to put in where all the plumbing's gonna go, and so but they're bidding those out, but we haven't heard nothing since then.
Not yet.
Are you going to have any other kinds of animals? Maybe eventually. It's one of those things we go to an auction or we see one on Facebook or, we just see one that we want and if we want it bad enough, we get it or try for it. And if not, then we don't really need anything extra. costs tons of money to get pen corrals, especially with you starting from scratch. It takes time.
Yes, it does for sure.
Do you have a septic already? Also,
Yes.
yes, we have the septic out back. How's the tiny house doing? Are you all sleeping there now? No, the tiny house, we were sleeping here. We slept here for, I think it was less than a week, or it might have been close to a week. It was while I was sick. So yeah, really, I guess we did live in here for about a week. I just I wasn't all there that week. But we lived in here, and then we got an AC unit put into the camper, and it started feeling really nice. So we started sleeping back in there. And then, so we're going back to square one where we're going to be putting Leighton's bed in here, making this his bedroom. And then I think maybe you put a computer over here, like the desk over here, maybe like your office and Leighton's room. I don't know. But he can also do his homework and stuff.
Right, he can do the homework on the computer.
Yeah. Oh, it's the tomato plants, not the tomatoes themselves. Nightshade greens are poison. Oh, well, hopefully not. Too bad a fence company won't endorse you. That would be awesome. Laugh a little.
Yeah, that would be great.
This is my true value and balance in all things. I am so grateful to know such a couple as you. These days in the city, I adore your work. Well, thank you, Lisa Murray. How many square foot is your house going to be? The pad looks very large. Yeah, they did tell us that the pad itself is going to, like, that's not the house. It's going to, like, the house kind of comes in, and then I'm guessing that's going to be like the porch. Is that?
So they did tell me that the pad was going to be bigger. That just gives them the room to work, they said. But the house was 15 something.
1580. Yep. 1,580 square feet. So it's still going to be a lot bigger than a camper. But yeah, it's going to be still pretty good size for us.
Yeah, we're super excited about it for sure.
Have you caught any snapping turtles?
Well, we did have that one that was on we did a reel on. We woke up that morning and there was a huge one outside, but no, that's the only. And I ended up letting it go down the road. So,
will you have a basement or a safe room? No and no, but we will have a cellar. So they will actually install the cellar. I think they'll probably ask it kind of where we would like it, but really, I mean, they'll do what's in the best interest. Like, it's going to be kind of close to the house. And then there's also going to be a small shed that they built that comes with the house. What about all those fish, Brandon, and the kids caught and put in the pond? That was amazing.
I know.
That was amazing.
It was amazing because we went out there this morning, and there is tons of those little bitty fish that is circling around the banks. I got the email. We're good.
Okay. Well, just a minute. Stinker says, and this, I get sidetracked very easily. Like, I'm probably going to forget this question. But that's just me, I guess. Stephanie, click on that very top one, Stinker. Yeah. Stephanie, on one of your videos, you started to explain what happened to the dog that walks on 3 legs when it was born. But when you were distracted by the kids and never finished, would you please continue? So Carly was born with, paws are supposed to be like this and the nails go down, just like humans. They go downward or straight or whatever. Well, hers came like this. So her nails grows up, and we talked to the vet. We've talked to the vet many times, different vets, and there's nothing really they can do. I mean, they said they could cut the leg off, but It's not hurting her at all. We did a whole pain study and everything on her, and she's not in any pain. She limps because that's the only way, I mean, she can walk. So that's pretty much all, right? Did I cover it all?
Yeah. So she's been seen by two different vets, and one of them, did X-rays and stuff. She's had multiple X-rays. The ankle's good. The leg's good. It's her paws. So we did talk about cutting, like decal clawing them like a cat, but he said that it still probably wouldn't help. But we just took her and she got spaded the other day, and I spoke with that vet, and she is like, I'd leave her the way she is. She's been like that her whole life. She's not in pain. And so that's what we're going to do. And I love that dog. I love her dearly. And she used to be in a lot more videos, but I just get tired of the negative comments. So that's why I choose not to always put her in the video. Me and her hang out a lot in the morning time, but it's just some people just don't understand, and some people think that we need to take care of our animals better than or a different way. But I can promise you, our animals are very, very loved. And the goal that I'm working on now is actually Socks and Honey. So super excited that Socks and Honey's eating treats, and Badger almost ate a treat today. So we're working on that.
We actually went back to Tractor Supply and bought some more treats. So the same kind of treats. Now
But we bought a big bag.
Yeah, we bought the big bag so we could just fill up that bucket. But we bought a few different kinds of treats that first day, and we just haven't even opened those other treats just because they like these so much. Braylee was like, she's walking on her foot the other day when y'all got back. It cracked me up. She's such a hoot. Yeah. I guess that was maybe the anesthesia or something. I don't know. She didn't realize it.
The first couple of days she wasn't doing too well, which we loved and cared on her. A lot of people said we should have brought her in the house. For one, we don't have a house. For two, she's a livestock guardian dog. We put her in there, isolated her by herself.
There's plenty of shade.
Plenty of shade, water, and I asked the vet about it. She said that'd be perfectly fine. I'm going to tell you what, the vet that we're using, she is so good with animals, and she's so good with clients. Because here's the deal: like, we went to the vet and brought her home, and before we left, she was like, "Here, let me give you my cell phone number. If anything happens through the evening or whatever, something she starts running fever, call me and I'll come to your house." And I'm like, that is a wonderful vet right there. And she's amazing. And yeah.
I know, I was kind of sad because the time that you took the puppies to the vet to get their shots and everything, I had something going on. I couldn't go. And then the day you took Carly to the vet, I think that was when maybe Leighton had a doctor's appointment or something. I don't remember. But I'm like, I guess I just won't go to the vet.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to update this. I'm trying to put the website in there. I did get okay. It is actually released now. If you do want to order the shirts we have 3 different shirts and 1 hat. So that I pinned it on the YouTube. So let me put it in here for Facebook.
Did you say what the new project is? That was pretty much just fencing. Putting up a fence for the goats.
Yeah, that's
a pen.
That website is Eddy Family Farm. I was trying to think of the abbreviations you put in.
HTTPS.
Is that it? HTTPS.
Sometimes there's an S, sometimes there's not an S, though.
Man, I haven't done this in a while.
// Eddy family farm. I would have just went to the deal and copied it. I think
Well,
you
I'm doing
can do
this
it
on
Facebook, but I think you
Facebook.
should be able to copy it.
So I'm going to see if I can pin it on Facebook here. Maybe.
Jamie, we don't really worry too much, I guess.
What's that?
Negative folks.
Yeah, it takes you to the website. So that is our merchandise website, and I'm going to pin that there. And like I told y'all before, this is the pre-order, and we're only we'll probably order half of the shirts that we did last time, just because we ain't got room for them. But we do want to, try to have, summer shirts and then the at least 2 times a year.
What did you do to the ditch that was flowing down out of the pond to the chicken coop? Well, we didn't really mess with it. We need to probably, especially being a rainy season. But I mean, it went down and it was fine. It's been fine since. The pond has actually went down a bunch since then. I wouldn't say we're in a drought, but
It's getting close.
Yeah, the ground's cracking and everything.
But
the gas-powered T-post driver is $2,500.
Well,
FYI.
Yeah, well, we did something better than that, and we put up 48 or 49 fence panels today, which that's about 80 something T-posts. But I didn't drive all them in the ground.
You'll have to watch to see how we did it.
Yeah, that video will be out tomorrow, day before, or yeah.
Mine's tomorrow.
Yeah, yours is tomorrow.
That means I gotta record after church tomorrow. I always forget about that. I always want to, which we didn't really have time to record on mine today. But whenever my video goes out on a Sunday, I try to record on a Saturday just so I don't have to, because I have to upload it by 3:00, no later than 3:00.
Sweaters, we do not have sweaters at this time. Like I said, last year or this last launch was probably we're just getting into the merch. And this year is a little bit more merch than what we did last go around. Stickers are going to be coming out, calendars, and there was something else somebody was wanting, but we was able to finally come up with a hat, and we're going to put them out there, and hopefully y'all enjoy the new logos.
I told him he needs to find me a visor though, because I don't do good with hats because they don't fit my bun. I know I did have a toboggan once that had the bun cut out. I guess I can get a hat and just cut a hole in it.
So this is the cowboy shirt. That is Cowboy, my favorite buddy. And then let me show you the other ones. That's going to be the hat. It's Eddy Family Farm. This is the shirt that I absolutely love. This one here is right up in the rankings with the other one. And then the red one here, Eddy Family Farm, Oklahoma, and the fence in the background. So those are what y'all got to pick from. And hopefully.
Will we bring merch to the meetup thing in September?
Most likely not.
We probably won't have them in.
Yeah.
By then.
No, they'll be here September 1st.
Oh, they will?
Yeah.
I thought that's when we had to put the order in.
No, the order will go in this week, at the end of this week, this time next week, next Monday.
So they only have a week to order?
Yeah, I'm only doing the 1 week like we did last time, and then it goes in, and we should have them all back by September 1st.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Because I just did, this last go around, we had quite a few shirts left over, and like I said, we just ain't got room for them right now.
Any pink shirts? No, now that Oklahoma one isn't going to be that red color. It's more of a red. It's not really pink.
Cowboy's a little bit lighter.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say pink.
The biggest town is Oklahoma City. Yep.
Captain Kayson shirt.
Not yet.
Not this go around.
Yeah, we're getting there. We'll get there one day.
Can't wait till you guys get your house built and you have room to function normally. A kitchen, fridge, room to cook and prep meals. Just the basics make the world. Yeah, and that's what we don't really cook here. Like we may do sandwiches, or like in the morning the kids will do cereal or stuff like that, or grab a breakfast bar or something. But
it's so hot and it's hard to eat. When you're hot, it's crazy.
I'm using a water bottle to hold my bill this time. I was gonna read one. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know where it went. But when my fiance's, not fiance's, when my finances catch up with our recent house upgrade and putting in electric fencing for our pig, I will buy a hoodie.
I think they're already live on the website. If not,
did you end up ordering hoodies this time too?
No.
Oh.
Now.
Brenda said I was on vacation in Maui. I got home the day before the fires broke out. Wow. They have wide brimmed farm hats without a middle.
Let me make sure. Maybe they didn't. Yeah, they're up now. It shows they're up.
I'm sorry, I missed the largest size shirt you'll have in women's. Well, they're all universal, so they're.
What?
I mean,
the women. Oh, the shirts.
The shirts. They're just like this. So they're universal. It's not women's.
We haven't got any
whatever.
fancy ones yet.
Yeah. I don't like wearing women clothes just because they fit a lot different than like a normal shirt.
Hey Alan, how are you?
But the largest size that we have though is 3X. Did you get any 4X?
So right now that is another thing we're trying to confirm on these colors what the biggest sizes are. I do know there's 3X. We have not opened the 4 and 5X up yet. We will know more about that Monday. So if you were wanting a 4 or 5X, check back on the website Monday, and we should know then.
So they are on the website right now.
Yeah.
The new shirts are on the website now.
If they ain't, let me know.
Get a hat like Brandon's and cut a hole out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Man, that hat has definitely saved me the last few days. I look like Sherman now walking around. I got me a hat like you.
He said, speaking of him, I finally got my online store up. Did y'all do your website yourself, Brandon?
Yes.
Candy bought the first shirt.
Candy got the first shirt. That is awesome. I designed the website myself. Obviously, it took me several months to learn how to do the design and everything, but it's definitely a learning course.
Jamie says the American flag underneath is cool.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Grace says, I'm like you, Steph. I like men's shirts for the room. They just don't like them right.
So we never did figure out what was going on with the eggs in the chicken pen. I know something dug that hole beside that chicken pen, and I do not know how it made it past all those dogs, but they did. But we haven't lost any eggs since then. So I don't know. And then again, you got to think of this because Me and Steph was talking about this. Kayson could be playing a trick on us. So, um, because that boy, he spends, I'd probably say 75% of his day right over there with the animals. So, yeah.
Yep. And Brian says, "Hi, Brennan and Steph. I am from Pennsylvania, and I'm um, ready to lose your giveaway, or did I miss it? Love your channel. I hope you grow bigger than the Arms family."
Well, we're going to continue growing, and God's behind it. That's all. We just keep posting videos. Y'all keep liking and sharing, and I would love to get 100,000 because I want to hold that gold plaque. Not gold.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Hi, Brandon.
Silver.
I want to tell you and Stephanie about my grandson. I feel like God wants me to. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior, so here I go. My grandson, I don't remember how old he is. Then they carried him to the psychiatrist, and I asked him, did he feel like he once was gonna commit suicide, and he said yes. So they put him on Social Security, and they put him on some kind of drug. I can't remember. He took it for several years. Then my son remarried, second wife. What's he's got now, and that I know. And there's probably another one.
There's another one. It must have cut off.
Yeah.
Kayson's in bed.
Yeah, they're all in bed.
Yeah, everybody's in bed. They had a long day, and that's the deal. Is Kayson he was covered head to toe today. He's playing in the dirt for sure.
Vote for Cowboy for president.
Right.
And it says, do y'all have tree rats in Oklahoma? I really hope not.
No.
I don't think so. Maybe a dog dug the hole trying to get to the snake inside the pen.
No, it wasn't a dog hole.
And Brayden kind of moved the bills around too, and there was no snakes.
Yeah, there wasn't that. It did not come on the other side.
Captain Kayson got Brandon real good when he was looking under that hay bale, saying he hopes there's nothing nasty under it. Kayson said, "Yep," and Brandon dropped it. Kayson's smile was great. Yes, we were cleaning actually, like a little bit of our junk pile that we've showed y'all a couple times, I think, but we was cleaning that area out, and it's been there for a little bit, so we was going one by one, making sure there's no snakes or nothing. And Kayson I had to get onto him once because he would say, "Mom, watch out," like just joking with us, but I'd drop it, and then he'd do it again. "There's a snake," and he was laughing and grinning. So I knew it wasn't true, but I had to get on to him and explain to him that you can't do stuff like that, because one time there's really going to be one, and we're not going to believe you, and then it's going to hurt one of us. So I don't know. It's just something you got to teach the kids.
Was this Ruthie?
Yep.
Ruthie Vance. Thank you so much. Looks like she got a couple shirts.
Kayson loves those chickens so much. I love how he brought a chair over for himself to keep an eye on them.
He did. Hello from Illinois.
Laughed so hard when we scared Brandon. So funny.
Yeah, they can get me every now and then. It's crazy, but
I got him yesterday, and I really thought there was a snake, but what it was we was doing something with the fence or something, and every time Brandon would kind of push the fence to he was getting ready to wire it up, there was something moving over by his foot, and I just looked at it, and he jumped back. Well, it was because his foot was moving every time he was pushing the panel. So every time there was a twig that you couldn't really see, and it was moving the grass kind of over there. It scared me.
Jamie.
Brandon, how do I get my husband to stop fighting crime and buy us some goats?
Well, that's kind of hard because I'll be honest. I've been battling it the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been battling, missing the guys, missing the people. Um, I don't know. Once it's in you, it's hard to get out.
Do you have shirts with just cowboy on it? Yes,
Yes.
there is a shirt in there that just has cowboy.
And I was going to have them. I was hoping. Like last time they sent us a pre. Let's see. Yeah, this one's just this one's just a cowboy. That's the one just with cowboy. Um,
Did you ever find the other little chick that was missing?
no. And Kayson is spelt with a K. Tom. Hey James, how are you? Michelle.
Kayson cracks me up. He gets so excited but serious while talking. His expressions and using his hands. He is a bright young man.
Yes, I read a long comment earlier. Somebody was talking about, and I actually thought I screenshotted it, and I probably didn't.
No, it's funny because we was watching him earlier, and he was, when it's super super hot outside, that's when I tell the kids, okay, y'all need to go pick up the camper and just get your clothes or whatever. Well, so Kayson was supposed to be inside the camper with the other kids cleaning and everything. Well, me and Brandon walk outside. We're getting ready to go video, and Kayson's over there, and he has Cinnamon. Cinnamon has the collar. Well, has that lead rope on her, and he's just following her around, walking with her. And it's so hard to tell him, Kayson, hey, stop playing with the goats and go clean.
Yeah,
But
he
it's
loves
something
them goats.
you got to do.
Then he said, "Do you think you could go back part time during winter?"
He could, but
I don't. I'm gonna plead the fifth at this moment. I don't want to say yes. I could for sure. Elma, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, especially when you do this job. You make so many friends, and you hear everything that the community says now when we go in convenience stores and stuff. It's just so touching, and not going to rule it out. Not going to rule it out.
I tell him he can do it, but he would be in the same spot he was in right before he quit. And
well, I mean it's totally different as a reserve, but we're not going to go down that road. But yeah. I mean that's what I've done. The last 10 years. That's what's made me who I am today. It's made me a better person. It's made me understand life. It made me understand different
hey Bethany, what
styles of life, different perspectives of life, and it's just a different world.
Bethany says, "Don't go back yet. Give it more time, then decide later."
And then that's the deal. Is if it's a reserve, it's just reserve. You got to do 8 hours a month, and that's it.
That would end up being 8 hours a day. I absolutely love all the merch.
Well, thank you.
I'll have fun, Susie, as long as it doesn't land willingly. I know you're off tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Susan. Yeah, I know, Brian. It's different until it's so hard because you make a big difference in somebody's life or change their life where they was going to prison or just
So Samantha, really, we've just talked about, we opened up our website for the merch. We got the new merch, so we're doing a pre-order. And then we're putting up some more fencing, a new pen for the goats. That's about it.
We just really wanted to get on here and visit with y'all. You have to make up a reason. That's what I told her.
Stephanie's look told the answer to that question. Teacup's doing good. She just hangs out with all the goats. You do what you see fit for you and your family. Yes. Exactly. And football season turns into working games for more overtime, and he's always busy.
Yeah, it is a busy job. I mean, it is.
Yeah, and he's going into junior high, I guess, is what, I don't know what they say or something. So he plays 6th grade football, but he also plays with the 7th grade. So, like, I mean, with it being 7th grade, it's more of like he'll probably be on the bench most of the time, and they might fit him in every so often because, I mean, obviously he's in 6th grade. But so we'll have 2 different football games a week to go to. But that's good only because he's the only one playing sports. Now Addison is starting fall ball, but I'm hoping there won't be any that we will have to alternate or whatever. But if they do, we got 2 vehicles.
Yeah, we will get our other vehicle back this week.
Does the 6th grade change classes? Yes, 5th grade actually started change classes here. So he got to, but 5th grade it's middle school. It's called, technically middle school, but they have their own building. And then 6th, 7th, and 8th, I believe, have their own building. And then 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th is high school, so they have their own building. So this year, Leighton is moving into the big school with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So there's going to be a lot more students in there. Orange family went through the same thing, trading his job for home too. Brandon, you need a tractor.
Yeah, we'll get there one day. But somebody just ordered
Jeanette ordered a shirt too.
Yeah. So this is Steph. She gets tired of me reading this all the time, but it is just so touching to know that somebody that you've arrested a couple times, you've changed their life and they're living a different life today. And she's married now. She's got 2 kids, but I'm not going to say a name, but I'll read you what she said. And this was the night that I put out my final goodbye. It says, you are one of the people who never lost faith in me. You were dedicated to serve the community and help those in need. I cannot thank you enough for opening my eyes. I would not have the life today had I not been for you dedicating it to change lives. Your community thanks you and loves you. Prayers for the future, hope for the new beginning.
Thank you, Caroline.
Caroline just ordered. But anyways, that right there, this was a project. I'll be honest, it was a special project. I seen something in this girl, and she come from a great family background, and it took a couple times. I got her one night with a bunch of needles and some, pew-pews, and then I ended up purchasing some. Not me, but I set up a deal to purchase a large amount of methamphetamine from her, and that was when I had her. and she was going to go to prison for 5 years, and visit with her, and I really felt like she was ready to change at that time. So she went to rehab, and she's changed her life since then.
Jamie said our nephew just started middle school. That transition terrifies me. They're becoming little men. That's the school doesn't really terrify me because I think Leighton, the 5th grade starts the transition, so I think he kind of got over it last year. But now football is, they're still at that point that they want all the new stuff and everything. Well, on their football meetings, it's only the kids and coaches. Parents are not allowed, and that's all fine and dandy if it's not your first year with this different coach. So like I already went to academy. We bought football pants. We bought for practice. We bought practice jersey because that's all the stuff we had to buy for last year. We bought the cleats, everything. Well, he needed the cleats, but everything else is provided. It's just hand-me-downs from last year and whatever. So I had to take a lot of stuff back. I haven't taken it back yet, but I got to take a lot of stuff back. And that's just one of those things that he didn't tell me and stuff, but that's because he's at the age where he doesn't we're transitioning. So it's a headache. I wish they would have came home or sent a note home or anything like that. It would have helped out a lot.
Tracy said you can still touch people's life without serving your community policing. I am just a cashier, and I know I've changed people's lives, not even trying. Yes, you're 100% right. Anybody can change somebody's life. We can change people's life by creating our videos. It's just I cannot stand drugs. I can't stand it, and it's But yes, you're correct. Have thought about getting a shipping container for your farm equipment and supplies. Yes and no.
We thought about it back before we had the tiny house and everything. We thought about getting one and maybe even living in it. A lot of people do that nowadays. But
yeah.
They're talking about Leighton.
Your oldest son, Leighton, is a terrific guy. He is responsible, work hard, and knows a lot about animals. It shows what good parents you are. All your children are loving and hardworking. Well, thank you.
They do really good.
They do amazing, and a lot of that stuff don't happen overnight. That is just basically they seen it from day one. Because we've always take our kids with us. I mean, not always. When we started YouTube and started traveling, I will say that's when we probably started staying away 4 or 5 nights at a time. But for the most part, Leighton never stayed away from us until he got over it.
Well, until I had Addison.
Yeah.
Because I was in the hospital for a couple days. So really, it was only 2 nights, I think.
Yeah.
And that was the first time ever. And we made sure I think it was Nana Papa or maybe Aunt Shelby. I don't remember who kept them, but we have pictures, so I should find out. I think it was Aunt Shelby though. But yeah, it was hard. It's been killing me. When I picked him up from football, he's got all these apps to download for stuff and fundraisers, and they're not at the age where they know or listen. Exactly. Now, Leighton's doing a fundraiser, which is around our town and stuff, but it just, he's done pretty good.
He's done pretty good. He's sold 12 of the little cards like this here. It basically gives you have this card. If you go to a convenience store, they buy.
You get like buy one, get one half off.
Yeah,
or,
something like that. But it was new to us. So with us living out in the country, we want him to I think if they sell so many of them, they get a shirt, a bag, or shoes, or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's done pretty good for living out in the country. Steve, thank you so much for ordering a couple shirts.
And Cindy.
Steve and Cindy. Oh, we missed some here. Let it update there. Good evening. How are y'all? Thank you, Terry.
You can continue to help folks, young little petting farm on your homestead, can teach younger generations the beauty and joy of homesteading and teach them how to garden.
Yeah, I mean, we just got lucky on that garden. Is all I got to say. Is all we did was plant the seeds and started watering, and it started growing. Next time I will definitely plant the corn deeper. That was one thing that I was really looking forward to, but we'll plant it deeper next time. Kay, thank you so much.
What position will Leighton be playing for football this year? I think he's practiced corner again, and then what's it called?
Cornerback?
No, well, I mean that's what I just talked about. But the one you got your quarterback here, and
Tight end, split end, free safety, guard, tackle, tailback,
offense,
fullback, running back.
Maybe it was running back. I think he
Halfback.
tried. I think he tried running back. I can't remember. We never had time for all the fundraising stuff. We would just buy $100 worth of whatever our kids were selling and call it a day. I feel like we too are in the country.
Yeah, it is.
Watching y'all dig up potatoes was satisfying.
It was. They was good too.
I made some baked potatoes.
We will probably do the same amount, if not more, potatoes next time, and they will be a little bit deeper and mound them up. And that's one thing that I enjoyed the potatoes for sure.
Dora said you need to get you some watermelon.
I know. I need to get to town. It's so hard to get to town. I'll be honest with you, Sherman. I've probably been to town.
I'm more of the town person. Brandon's not.
I've probably been to our local town since I've left the sheriff's office probably 20 times. Yeah. And that was at the very beginning. Now I still go back and forth to court. And I think that's what kind of gets my blood back into it is when I have to go to court. I got a big court case coming up soon.
My husband says center for the football. No, I think it was running back.
And also, I don't know if he's already went horizontal, but my buddy Ed Kirkpatrick, y'all definitely keep him up in y'all's prayers. He's got some issues with his leg, and he's going to have some surgery. So definitely keep him in y'all's prayers.
Jamie, yeah, baseball, I could tell you every position backwards and frontwards, but football, I know like where they should be throwing the ball, and I mean I know the basics, but when Leighton's trying to help me learn the codes and stuff, like I know the normal or like corner. Leighton told me last year was you're in the corner. May says, hello from California. I've said it before. Steph and Brandon, give yourself a pat on the back. The two of you are doing an amazing job, not only on the farm, as parents too.
Thank you so much. They are hard workers, but y'all keep in mind, our kids are just like everybody else's kids. They have their moments, but you know, for the most part, they're really good and really respectful, um, and we're very thankful of it.
Any merge with the 5X? We don't think so, but he's still looking into it because some of the shirts, it depends on which kind of shirt we end up going with, and some of them may be a little bit bigger, but
We should
he's gonna
know
look.
Monday. Hopefully, Monday we will know. I do have everything entered into the website, so once they say they have 4 and 5X, I will open those up. So this is only going to last for a week, and then we're going to put the order in. And like I said, we're going to buy some extras, but it ain't going to be nothing like we did last time. For one, it cost a bunch to, purchase everything at once. You're talking several $1,000s. So this doing a pre-sale deal, it helps out tremendously, and I hope y'all can trust us in ordering. A week and a half ahead of time. We've always made sure everybody got their order or they was satisfied.
How far are we from town? We're probably 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. So that's why we don't go very much. Me, it's usually I'll make a grocery run, or the kids have sports, or like right now, Leighton's got practice every morning. Thankfully, school will start, and then I won't have to take them to practice. We'll be taking them to games instead.
Sherman said, Sherman said, if you see someone pull up or drop off watermelon off at the gate, think nothing of it. That's awesome. I know exactly where it come from, and I won't complain at all. But hopefully we get our other vehicle back. I'll start coming to town a little bit more. I had kind of been a hermit.
Still use the car because the truck's mine.
No, it's not. It's mine. Yeah.
We'll probably take the truck to Alabama.
Yeah, probably.
Might put the car in the shop. I learned that potatoes multiply underground from you guys. Never knew that you got more than one per plant.
Yes, we did get more per plant, but I wish we would have planted them a little bit deeper.
Kayson's going to be wanting to chunk those eggs again now that he knows he can figure out if they're good or bad.
Oh, I know. And somebody left a comment today. It's like, you can remove all those eggs and they'll still lay an egg. I know that, but I'll let that boy live his fantasy. I'll let him.
It's not hurting anybody.
It's not hurting anything. That boy right there, y'all do know how much it's changed his life out here, but he's become a new boy. And, I just, hopefully we can get him on the right stuff with his seizure deals. But, yeah, he's an awesome kid. They're all awesome.
Brand Stephanie, are you thinking about doing some sweet potatoes? I don't think so, but we may try some. I don't know if you like sweet. I don't like sweet potatoes. I have never, I've tried them in restaurants. I've tried them at a grandma's house. I'm not a sweet potato girl.
Dennis says, love the new hats.
We may try them one time, just like one plant or maybe a couple or whatever. But when I saw that chair out there by the coops, I was like, he's been sitting out there manning the farm.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because we will try to catch him at times where he doesn't see us, but to sit there and see him just sit there and look at them animals, and his smile and his grin is just, I don't know. I kind of wish I knew what was going through his head because he just loves them, and it's sad because I can't share all of that on YouTube, and that's the reason why we share the reels and stuff on Facebook. It's just YouTube will get us for kid content, and they just won't let us.
Sherman says or asked, don't you give I forgot how he worded it. Something about Benadryl. You don't give him Benadryl, right? Well,
No.
I mean, we do when he gets an ant bite or just because he's allergic to insects like mosquito bite and stuff. Is there something bad with Benadryl? Is it linked to seizures or something? It just has me wondering, like, because that would explain some things.
Tammy, thank you so much for your order.
My money's on Stephanie on that truck thing. The emotions being parents of kids with any disability, watching them grow, flourish. I remember crying ugly tears of my pride, watching my two with autism do amazing things.
Madison, thank you so much for your order.
Kayson is so in love with these chickens. He has a plan, and I love that you allow him to do it his way.
Yeah, I tell you,
Cowboy's doing good.
there is a song that's going around, and Oliver Anthony, this is the guy here. Look him up on Facebook or TikTok. This song here is so touching. It's probably copyrighted.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Marilyn just ordered a shirt. Maybe I can play it just a little bit of it. Let's see. I just love his voice. It's so amazing.
Waste my life away. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, for bullshit pay, so I
Excuse
can
the
sit
French.
out here and waste my life away. Drag back home and
I can't play it all, but I almost want to just say the heck with it. But I'm afraid it might already be copyrighted. But if it is, they can take it out, right?
Sure.
Sure?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, y'all go look him up. Oliver Anthony. This song that he is singing here is Rich Man North of Richland. So I know some of y'all had to hear this. This kid is going viral, and this song is so touching that it actually brought tears to my eyes listening to the song because he's singing it from the bottom of his heart.
He's on YouTube also.
He's on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. So, boy, I'd love to get to meet that man. It's an awesome song. If we missed some comments up there, please repost them. Tim, thank you so much for the order.
That's not French stuff allowed. I'm sure y'all know that's a saying.
Tracy, yes, I love his voice. You have to listen to it. Pardon his French, but here's the deal. It's just hard to find music anymore without curse words in it, but it's amazing song.
I would love to spend the day with Kayson. I have a home daycare. Kids are my passion. He would teach me up on chickens. Why haven't you guys been answering my comments after I ordered a shirt? Well, we've been answering. I know I've answered a couple of your comments.
Yeah, we're answering everybody's comments. Like I said, if we missed any, please repost.
If he has seizures, he can't take Benadryl because of the histamine in it. Not good for seizure patients. I didn't know until someone who had seizures told me her doctor said not to take Benadryl.
Who said that? This
Stephanie says this, but Sherman's the one that said that it will actually make him have more.
When's the last time you gave him Benadryl? It's been a while, huh?
It's been a while. It's been like probably a month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to his doctor about that. He should have called me today, but I'm still waiting on his doctor's phone call. I'm just gonna go ahead and call him again tomorrow.
Madison, you're okay. No hard feelings. That's all gone. We're moving on. It's a new day, so you don't worry about none of that. Okay.
My mom's seizures would activate when we gave her Benadryl. Kept a journal for her. You can ask the pharmacist if some meds interact bad with each other. I didn't think about that because I've always gave him Benadryl because Benadryl works if he gets stung by a bee or because he swells up massively. And did you ask Kayson if he likes the name Hershey for the chocolate rooster? No, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's one thing about nighttime. I sleep by the time I see Kayson. Can Benadryl spray be used? I'll have to look at that.
We'll look at that. Hey, Madison, no problem. Don't worry about that. We'll move on. Forget about that. Okay.
Probably when he got stung by that would be.
Yeah. We immediately do that when he gets stung.
He was on Lamictal, but we took him off of it because he became very aggressive, and it seemed like that medicine was making him have more.
Madison, we think he's playing corner right now. They're just trying to find a position right now. It's first week of practice. Yeah, that medicine's just not good. Not good.
The PDR lists seizures as a side effect for Benadryl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely talk to the doctor, which, I mean, what other kind of medicine could you take for like an allergic reaction?
There's nothing you can. I mean, it's a no-win situation because Benadryl's what helps
works.
it.
Yeah.
Terry, good night to you as well. Thank you so much for hopping on here. I know it's late, and if y'all have to leave, that's perfectly fine. We're just sitting here enjoying a good night, fellowshipping with y'all or chatting, and it's awesome.
Now I do have it's called Afterbite. Someone on here told me about it. Well, someone's on here told me about it, and I do have some of that now. Hi, Brandon Steph. Glad I managed to catch you on live today. I'm watching from down under Australia. It's 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon here.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. We have so many people that watch from Australia, and it's amazing. It is amazing.
Maybe Singular or Zyrtec. I thought that was more for like allergies, like as in your nose running and stuff. Because he takes Zyrtec every year when it's almost that time of year, but the rain starts coming in and stuff, and all that pollen falls down, and all of this stuff comes on, and that's when they start Dimetap and Zyrtec. Braylee can't take Claritin, so we moved everybody to Zyrtec.
Madison says, I've been struggling with my mental health stuff, and the meds has been helping. My grandma has seizures. She had one while driving, and I was with her. She hit the side of my parents' house. Oh, wow. Well, luckily, y'all are okay.
Yeah.
Hello
Cindy says good night.
Springfield, Missouri. We've got a dog that is, if y'all just hopped on, one of our lovely dogs is in Arkansas now. It's about a 7-hour drive, but one of our subscribers come down from Arkansas and picked up one of the girls. And then we got another girl that's fixing to go back to Kansas this next weekend. So we're super excited that we're finally getting rid of them. So we still have 2 females left, possibly 1 boy. So if you're looking for a good dog, these are going to be awesome dogs. We haven't had any issues out of them with the pets at all.
You can use Claritin for allergic reactions. So we may try that next time. Hopefully there's not a next time, but that's another thing. When rain comes, that means more puddles, which means more mosquitoes, which means more mosquito bites, which means more Benadryl. So we may try Claritin instead. And mind you, he does get sprayed with mosquito spray. We tried the bracelets. We tried everything. They are attracted to He's just salty or something.
Yeah.
Because they're attracted to him.
Ben,
Neil
thank you so
says-
much for your order.
It's past 6 a.m. here. Sadly, that means I will have to watch the rest of the live tomorrow. Good night and love you all. Well, good night, Neil.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know we're a little bit late. That was her fault. She is cooking slow.
It is not my fault. It just was a nice night to put fence up.
Yeah,
Instead of waiting until
we
it's
did.
supposed to be 105 tomorrow. After a bite is good, but there is a tool that will suck the poison out after a bite or sting. I used it on my son after he was stung 3 times. The pain went right away.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
let me know. My daughter was born having a seizure. They gave her phenobarbital. She outgrew it. I don't think they give that anymore. Whoa.
Are we going to keep one? I don't think we're going to keep one this go around. We've changed our
Thank you,
mind,
Mia.
and maybe next year when she has the next litter, when we decide, we'll keep her away from Toby. That way she does not get red.
I never knew that if you get stung, you can put Dr. Titchener's mouthwash and penny, and it pulls the sting out and helps from keeping it allergic reaction. You can get an EpiPen from his doctor for severe allergic reaction to bees. He would need something ingested or injected for his reactions, and Benadryl is the first line for allergic reactions. Yeah, he does have EpiPens. Now, I do need to go ahead and call the doctor and get another one, though, because usually at the beginning of school, we get 2 EpiPens, and that's one to stay home and then one to stay at the school just for emergencies. But he's never, even though we have them, he's never actually had to use them because first, like you said, first defense is Benadryl. So we do Benadryl and it usually kills it off, and then so we don't have to do the rest.
Well, good night, Crystal. Thank you so much for watching.
I don't know what it's called. I do a video on what it is and how to use it, so it will be out there for everyone to see.
Addison, we don't want you to end up in the hospital neither.
Give him garlic. I understand that it helps.
So our sulfur water works as well. We just need to take a big jug into town and get some and bring it in.
Please ask your doctor about Benadryl. My daughter has seizures as a child and has her doctor put her on every night. She grew out of her seizures about 12 years old, but the Benadryl did not cause her to have more.
That is.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to the doctor and see what his take on it is. I watch Where You First Cleaned Up the Farm Again. You have come a long way. So many improvements on the new Eddy farm. I've been with you 3.5 years. Yes, Jeff, I remember you.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Jeff.
My son's on 2 different medicines for his seizures.
Well, we're hoping they find the right thing for him. Are you going to keep a dog? No, we're not going to keep one this go around. We got 3. And maybe when she has another litter next year, we might. But right now, it's just we're just going to get rid of them.
I feel for you all, but the next few days we should have triple-digit temps. Only thing is, it only lasts a few days here in Oregon.
It's been miserable here. Let me tell you, miserable.
They are beautiful pups. Oh, hi to you both. That was something else. See how she commented right down below. I was like, whoa. Maybe was wise to have an EpiPen in case a friend of mine As grandson gained, he forgot everything and be stung if he died. Yes, we do.
It is very dangerous for sure.
Chiefs 99.
Well, thank you so much, Chiefs fan. And I just watched Patrick Mahomes in that quarterback talk or whatever the other day. Actually, today.
Elizabeth is coming in late, but hey, but it's here.
If you're coming in late, we have launched our merch. It is up on the website. So if you want to order, go ahead and order. And like I say, once we get them, place the order. We'll place the order for the orders that have been ordered, but we'll get a little bit extra just to have here because we got friends and stuff we want to get shirts for, and it's just easier to do it that way.
Steph, I love how you keep the thermos filled with lemonade or Gatorade for all of y'all. It's smart, even without us. Yeah, and that's what we didn't end up going to town, so we still have not put ice in there. But the kids have drank it down. Like, it's almost empty.
Madison, go Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs.
72 years old and I've never seen this kind of unrelenting heat. It's horrible.
It is horrible. And that was the deal because what me and Steph actually talked about earlier was like, we're going to go live tonight. So it's like, we're going to stop. We're going to go cook and eat. But once the rain cloud come over, it didn't rain here, but it cooled it off. It was like, we can't stop. We can't stop. We got to keep on. So we worked to about daylight or to dark. And then that's the reason why we was late. So
I even laid our meat out and everything. That's something I don't do. Usually I have to thaw things out like with water or microwave or whatever really fast. Well, I actually laid it out around 2 o'clock and we didn't get to cook it till like 8 or something like that.
Yes, I do like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
And Kathy, thank you. She looks like she got a hat and a shirt.
Stephanie, hey. Oh, Stephanie says, hey, Stephanie, how long has he had them? What age would you say Kayson started? 4?
Yeah, probably.
I think 4. Maybe like late 4.
Yeah,
I need to
think
look
it
that
was.
up.
Because, and that's the deal, is like they was real light. It wasn't nothing serious.
They just started getting longer. Yeah.
And that's what scares me. And yeah, it's definitely scary for sure.
Do you remember when got honey and socks? It's close to a year till they had Creed and baby llamas. Oh yeah.
Well,
Now socks, we're thinking that might not be pregnant. Honey for sure is because I know that was a baby I seen kicking the other day, and so I'm hoping. I don't know how big. I need to look that up, but I don't know how big they actually get before they actually. Do you call it kid when it's llamas?
no, they call it something else. What do they call? Yeah, Ed's probably already went to sleep, but like I said earlier, guys, keep him in your prayers. He's going through some serious pain right now. Great person. I don't remember exactly when we got.
Carolyn, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, this is what they call them. Krias.
Yes. Korea. Looks like not when you get back to that. Looks like they might have ordered twice on accident.
Who's that?
The Carolyn.
Let me,
Maybe not. It might have just beeped in.
that's
one
what
too
I'm
many
trying to get
times
up
on
because
here.
Ben's got 2 of them up too. So we want to make sure if you did do a double order, let us know so we can fix that. It went down over here. I just assumed that.
It shouldn't, just because we've never really had problems before, but
Well, there's a lot of people on the website right now.
yeah.
It shows there's 64 people on there.
My husband is listening to you too also. He doesn't usually pay this much attention to what I watch.
Well,
That's awesome.
We
A
greatly
family
appreciate.
affair.
Yeah, the website's down, so maybe there's so many people on there. Shut the website down.
That's not good. Time for this Kentucky boy to go to bed. Will be time for church later.
Yeah.
Everyone have a blessed night. Yeah, I'm so glad the kids are asleep, so they're not going to be too cranky in the morning.
No,
Is PayPal the only way to pay?
you can pay. You can pay with the card, whatever you got. It says PayPal there, but you just order it, check out, but it looks like
All right, Carolyn said she ordered 2 shirts.
Looks like the website might be down. No, the website's still up, just the back side's down. That's weird.
We have had about 115 this year, and we are looking for 116 or 17 this week. Oh, wow. Jamie had said on Suits and Boots that a llama doesn't really show when they are pregnant. Okay, so she may be getting pretty ready.
She may be. I'm with Steph. I think we saw her actually move the baby. I think we actually saw the baby move.
They're supposed to be hard to see if they are pregnant all the way to delivery. Yeah. Okay. I found out to watch my son when it comes to his temperature, and it can cause a seizure. I know how y'all feel. My son had his first seizure when he was 5 years old, and he was in bed totally. Yeah, that's what I've always heard. Like, if you get to 105 or plus temperature, then that's like seizure mode. But he never got, super high temperatures. Like, that's the first thing they were actually asking. How about a turquoise cowboy shirt or dark brown?
Well, that's the only shirt that we got this go around, and I put this logo on several different colors, and it just did not really match. So this is it's a light red shirt. That's that one, and then the other Eddy. I love this shirt here. This one is probably my second favorite, and my number 1 favorite is this shirt here. I just love it. If y'all see there, we added we added Cinderella. Cinderella is a main character. The character of the, character of the year.
He stole Cinderella, so I couldn't put her on my shirt.
Yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. But so what I figured, like shirts like this, is we're going to pick a certain animal of the farm every year, twice a year, because we'll do one at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year. And this is going to be like the totem pole, or like, the animal of the month or animal of the year, something like that. I think it's a good idea, but I just love that right there. That's just amazing. So hopefully y'all love it as well, as much as I do.
Jamie thought she seen movement not long before her llama had a Priya.
Well,
but Dana said, was Jamie has alpacas, not llamas, but they're the same. They're like, birthing and everything is the same.
Jamie, I think we may try that the next go around. We may try
A
that.
little cartoon version
Yeah.
of all of y'all.
Yeah. Oh, where's our? Hand me the Western picture.
Don't show the one with me.
We'll show you all the. We bought the copyrights to this. We shared. I think we shared it on the members deal, but
No.
this is the two boys. It's a Western picture. And the two girls are just so beautiful. And
I don't like it.
I'm going to show this quick because these are just stunt items that we're using, but the robots might think something different. But that's us there in the color. The same thing, that's me and her Western. The two girls.
Look at them. That guy asks, do you want a fan, something else, or a parasol? And Braylee said, what's a parasol?
So this is the boys, and you can only imagine what's behind them. And then
and the parasol is like the umbrella.
This is a tin deal, but I thought that was pretty cool.
You can leave it outside. You can wash it with Windex, Dawn dish soap, whatever, and it's not going to do anything.
But yeah, we really enjoyed them. Braylee just kills me. She is so darn cute, but would make the best little pal. She's a mini
yeah.
Stephanie.
Yeah. She's so me even when I was younger, too.
Stephanie says, I will be praying for Kayson and y'all. I hear through a lot we have told his doctor that if they ever want to take him off his medication. Yes, we love the pictures as well.
Kayson on a wanted poster on a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a good one.
Chicken Wrangler.
I'm telling y'all, he's took Facebook by man, it's crazy. He's pretty popular on Facebook, guys. Him and his chickens and his animals.
I didn't know if we wanted to show the wanted or if that would be bad.
Yeah, go ahead and get it. It's Debbie Brown.
Show it up there.
Yeah, that's fine. That is the picture frame one that we got. So I really loved it. I've always wanted the old Western pictures. I can remember my mom having one, and I've always wanted the one, and we finally got them.
We did that one.
Yeah. So Uncle Rocky, the pictures, the fish, I believe those were little bitty perches. Okay, yeah, I'll reach out to Daniel and ask him about that.
Braylee's a trip and a half.
There says he is the main reason I pay what I do a month. Yeah, he is something else. And that's the deal with, as y'all seen that we've uploaded some of our vacation photos or videos. And that's the deal. I wish we could put it all out there, but just YouTube won't let us.
Did you take those in Branson?
Yes.
That's only about 30 minutes from me in Springfield. Love you all. I really enjoy watching the kids grow up. All that red hair is beautiful. Yeah, Marsha, they do have them right there at Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, we took it.
But they had them somewhere else too. You just have to kind of type in like old Western photos or something like that.
So let's see what's to said here.
Stephanie and Brandon Eddy, 7-11, 2023. Won something in the picture. Contest bald equal picture.
Oh, that's awesome. I guess she won something.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
You could do a patrol here.
Patreon, whatever.
I was wondering what she was saying. Patrol was.
I was just about to watch the straws, the line, and the next time it's not going to be good.
Well, the next time has already happened with them little fellers. So it's not going to be good. They're going to be locked up. They cost us this go around. I felt so bad. Our neighbor has spent so much time on her yard. She had pretty roses and they ate them all. No, you're not late. We're just sitting here just honestly talking about the goats, what they did. That's the reason why we're doing all this work today.
Candy, she was just saying that she won a contest. She was just dating it today or yesterday. Well, yesterday, our time. They make those same pictures at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Oh, really?
I know they make them at bigger cities and stuff. You just have to find them.
Hello from Wales, United Kingdom. Great to see you doing a published job on the farm. Well, thank you. It's like I say, guys, I couldn't imagine what farmers like that's got a bunch of cows and all that go through. It's crazy. Better late than never. Any more final? We got about 12 more minutes here before we hop off. Any more last minute questions? And then also, if you're hopping on, we just launched the new shirts and hats. This is the first time we've had hats.
Yep. Hats galore.
Yeah, they do a beautiful job. Can you
They're beautiful pictures. If you get a chance, go back, read the comments. You can see the rest of what I was saying. Okay, I'll do that, Stephanie.
Yeah, I can cancel your order, Madison. That ain't a problem. Kayson did an awesome job in his baseball seat. Yes, he did. He's improved so much.
We figured out that he's really good at catching. Or that's a good position for him anyways. Lovely pigs, great memories. Yes. Awesome.
Put your rooster cowboy on the hat. Yeah, that might be later on down the road.
I did make a hat, but I don't like the way the hat fits because it don't fit at all with my bun. That's the thing with goats. They can clear out a lot of area, and so can other critters. Farmers, yes, go through a lot. There is a difference between homesteading, ranching, and farming. There's 2 girls and a boy left, or 3 girls. 3 girls.
The goats.
Puppies.
Yeah, we have 2 girls.
2 girls.
No, 3 girls.
And a
no,
boy.
2, because one of them's already sold.
Oh yeah.
So we got 3 of them left. If you're interested in one, please send us an email.
I have to get shot called for the escapee bad goats.
I'm going to tell you, those boys, I was pretty hot. I was more upset for our neighbor. It was just terrible. I need to borrow your deal.
My water. Yeah, there's Is that a mesh black cat?
No, it is. Honestly, I don't.
Good job.
It's not a mesh. It's a. I don't know how you say it.
Dollywood
Hey,
used to
Kathy.
be a Silver Dollar City before it became Dollywood. It's a beautiful place to go if you ever get a chance.
Silver Dollar City.
Yes.
Yes, I loved it, and we still we didn't even get to do everything there, but it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun.
And I have figured out that seizures, asthma, ADD, ADHD, ODD, and children migraines are all related. Well, he has asthma, but he hasn't had to have an inhaler for a very long time. But I don't even know. Maybe he grew out of it, but I don't know. So technically, he still has it, I guess. I don't know. But
Well, good night,
yeah.
Marlon. I'll be.
Alright. I think that was it. Fun fact: llamas and alpacas are in the same family as camels.
Didn't know that. But anyways, guys, we want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with us this evening. It's been a blast. And thank y'all so much for watching our videos and leaving all the comments. Y'all did an amazing job. Everybody comment. I think almost a good percentage of people commented on the video we released today. So yeah, it was awesome. And we'll have y'all another video coming out here in the next. Well, her video will be out tomorrow.
Yep.
So y'all be sure to watch that. Hope each and every one of y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.
Bye, guys.